How's it going, everyone? Jacob Rothenberg here, bringing to you a new video on Kindle self-publishing. I am super excited for this presentation I'm going to show you today. I just released keyword number 2 for the month of August in my course, the Elite Keyword Mastermind. I'm going to talk later about what that mastermind is really all about, but right now I've found the best keyword ever that is super profitable, and I've released it just literally like an hour ago in my course. So it's going to be something that I'm going to publish a book for. It is super, super hot in what is considered to be a saturated niche and is really untapped. So it's going to make people a lot of money. So let's move forward. I'm going to show you how to maximize earnings with this keyword. If you're in my course, you know which keyword I'm talking about. And this is a video to show you some strategy on how to execute well with it. Otherwise, this is also going to be a great video on how to maximize earnings from any weight loss, diet, or nutrition keyword you found in any book that you've produced on that. So this is going to be useful for anyone watching that is in that niche or is thinking of being in that niche and wants to do well. So let's go. All right, so like I just said, keyword number 2 is out for the month of August. It is literally the best keyword I've ever found. It's nothing black hat, it's nothing trademarked. It is super, super, super good. It's profitable for all 3 mediums: paperback, ebook for the Kindle version, and audiobook. It is related to the diet niche, which is otherwise to be considered super saturated, and for a lot of self-publishers considered to be impossible to really penetrate and do well in. Ironically enough, I was able to find a keyword in the diet niche that has low competition to where the #1 ranked book has 2 reviews. And I've done the math. It earns more than $500 per month. I know how to make more money off this book if it were mine, but it does super well. Only has 2 reviews, and it's ranked #1 for this keyword. Now, there's really no excuse, right? If #1 ranked book has 2 reviews, like, you should be able to smoke that. So there are other books existing for this keyword that have more reviews, of course. But hey, it's such an untapped keyword that anyone can go into it and do pretty well. I know I will. It's so good that I'm releasing my book for this keyword today. Even though I found out about it last night, I've pulled some strings. Luckily enough, I'm familiar with this keyword to where I've produced content to it already that I've never published in the format of a book. I'm doing some formatting and some additional writing on my own to get this keyword produced today for a book. It is that urgent to publish for. It's going to be a super money maker. I think I can make at least $1,000 a month off of this one keyword with one book. Not hype. So if you haven't joined my course already, please, you can pause this video, look at the link below, check it out, elitekeywordmastermind.com. Sign up, join in, you'll know what keyword I'm looking at. Hey, and if for some reason, if you've parted ways, if you canceled your subscription or you paused it, now is the time to go back in, fire that baby up, and grab this keyword, if nothing else. Just grab this, publish a book for it. I promise you, I sincerely promise you, this is the best keyword I've ever found. Seriously. So, let's talk about best approaches for diet and weight loss keywords. This applies very well to the keyword that I gave out. So, it can also be applied to any diet, weight loss, fat loss, nutrition keywords. So I found that there are 5 really good angles to approach keywords related to nutrition. The first of which, of course, are recipe books. So whenever people are looking to follow a diet, a lot of people can't eat the same plain dish, same plain recipe every day. That's super repetitive, right? So people want to eat food that they like. People want to have variety in their diet. So thus, there is a demand for recipe books that you can have for let's say you're following the Atkins diet, right? Super popular. If you're following the Atkins diet, maybe you want a recipe book that has 50 high fat, low carb, zero carb recipes. You're gonna buy that book if you're bored out of your mind with chicken breast and whatever or steak. Better example there with having high fat. But yeah, There is a demand for recipe books. Go to any Barnes and Noble, go to any best-selling lists on Amazon. You're going to see recipe books, okay, in the health section. It's there. It sells very well, undisputable. Another great angle to take is the 7-day solution. So this book is the 7-day solution using so-and-so diet. Okay, because let's face it, a lot of people, especially in America, not generalizing here, it's pretty true. A lot of people are, are impatient. They want to have solutions done fast. They want to solve their problems quickly. So people want 7-day solutions. Now, granted, is it realistic to see fantastic results with a diet in 7 days? Not necessarily, no. But I can tell you, I'm in this niche myself. I compete in powerlifting. I've done diets too. You can see some results in 7 days. It's totally possible to lose a few pounds in 7 days, whether it's water retention, maybe sometimes fat, or if you're bulking up and you want to look big and hard. You can use a 7-day solution approach to that. So you can write like the 7-day guide in losing like 5 pounds using so-and-so diet. That's going to be a great angle right there to promote your diet or weight loss book. Likewise, for people who also want results fast, but they want transformations. They want to see a transformation in their lifestyle, maybe in their physical appearance, their energy. You can feature to them the 30-day transformation, where like you guide the reader week by week on what diet they need to follow, what recipes, what meal plans, what exercises that you want to follow. And with that keyword that you have, you want to like present them a 30-day transformation that'll take them from A, where they're at, to B, where they want to be. So that's a great marketing pitch right there for that keyword. Likewise, I don't like this as much, but it's still out there and does well. General guides, like you can have a general guide on intermittent fasting, on the Atkins diet, on whatever diet. Like it can sell, but like again, like it's not that unique. It does sell well if you're a big time author or you're an authority figure, but you do run the risk of like being a little bit generic. So you're kind of being like everyone else. So you could do a general guide. I would recommend the first 3 in place of doing a general guide, but that's also a possibility for you. Now, what's really cool is, you can also do a general guide, but you can make it either specific to like men or just for women and cater towards a certain demographic. Doesn't even have to be gender-based. It can be age-based, country-based. It can be diet-based, country-based. Like all the options are up to the table for you to decide. But yeah, that does well too. So, of course, hormonally, men are different from women. So it's very valid that women need their own fat loss book, because the way that they utilize, estrogen and testosterone is different from men. The way they, metabolize insulin can be different. Like, so hormonally, men and women have different needs. And so they do need, at times, separate guides to address, certain intricacies for their gender. So that's very hot as well. So right there are 5 good general approaches you can use for either the keyword that I've given out or for keywords you have for weight loss, fat loss, maybe even a book you're planning to get out to. Those do super well. And in fact, I'll be using one of these angles for the book I'll be releasing really soon. So these are proven to work, and I know this will be of great use to you. Now, whether it's maximizing earnings with the keyword that I gave in my course, or maximizing earnings with, a keyword that you've already published for, or are going to publish for weight loss, diet, nutrition. These are very good general practices you must follow if you really want to make a lot of money. Is number 1, it goes without saying, please guys, please produce an audiobook version of your book. You are throwing away money. You're leaving money at the table by not having an audiobook version produced. Audiobooks convert super well for diet books. Not for recipe books necessarily, although you could sell a few copies, I suppose. But for like a 7-day solution or 30-day transformation, like, hey, people are lazy enough already, right? So they can't even take down the time to sit down and read a book. They're going to want to play your content in their car while they're doing whatever, grocery shopping. Like, this is something that they want to listen to semi-passively in the form of an audiobook. So, hey, producing an audiobook doesn't even have to cost you money. You can do the royalty split option on ACX and still get it produced. But please, please, please produce the audiobook version. Please. Thank you. Next, you must have a great cover. People judge books by their cover. You have to have something that'll pull, that'll compel, that'll convince a customer to buy your book. What I've seen books do well, they usually feature a delicious looking recipe, great looking food as their cover. Something that aesthetically, visually appeals to a buyer. Like, if I'm following like the Atkins diet, I want to do high fat, zero carb, and like I'm just sick of eating steak every day. Like, if I see something like a juicy piece of filet mignon all seasoned up and maybe some I don't know, some I don't do zero carb diets, but if I had something that was super good to like follow a recipe on for the Atkins diet, like I would be drawn towards that book. To give you a better example, like if you're doing intermittent fasting, yeah, you could still feature a recipe, but make sure it looks good. Like, don't skip out on that. You want to have great looking food. Like, someone says, "Ooh, I want to eat that. Let me produce recipes that look like that," or let me buy this guide and it may have some recipes at the end. Maybe the content's more informational, but hey, this looks great. This is something I can. This is a diet I can comply with. I can follow through with. So do that. And like I said with audiobook, be sure you have all three mediums uploaded, whether it's paperback, ebook, and audio. I see a lot of publishers with just the ebook version. That's great if you're in fiction and you're like doing a book on erotica or like romance. Like, that's cool. But if you're in nonfiction, you need to have a paperback version of your book. Like, it doesn't really cost you anything additional to produce a paperback. You already have the content. You can get the cover done for as little as $5. If you don't have a spine and back, like, please just do it. And like I said, get the audiobook version done too. So I don't want to make this presentation too long. We're already clocking at 12 and a half minutes. Guys, please, you gotta join the Keyword Mastermind, the Elite Keyword Mastermind. What I promise you is that you'll learn how to research for great keywords in minutes. Surely you've spent some time looking for keywords and you've been frustrated. You spent days, you spent weeks looking for a great keyword, but nothing seems to stick. I show you methods on how to find great keywords much sooner than how you're finding them now. I can find you great keywords in minutes, sometimes even seconds. And even though I can do it, I teach you how to do it so you can do it on your own and do great with self-publishing. Next, I find you the best approaches to being profitable in saturated niches. There was a trick that I used for this keyword that led me into this awesome niche, into diet and weight loss. Although you would think it's super saturated, I myself found a way in. I'm no one special. I'm just another self-publisher. I found a great profitable keyword, a hidden gem on Amazon that I am publishing for, and I'm going to make money on it. Hear the conviction in my voice. Am I BSing you right now? Do you think I'm lying? I'm never this enthusiastic. Like, this is a great keyword, and there's other great keywords too in my course. I've published books on a few of them, actually, and I have students that have done a lot of them too, and they're making me money. Like, this is why I'm making money now, like hundreds of dollars every day. Best of all, I give you the best keywords to publish for. You've probably heard it. I'm going to tell you again. Let me do the work. Let me do the struggle of finding great keywords. I give you 3 to 4 great keywords every month to publish for. All you have to do is publish for the keyword, and I make you money. Who else does this? Who else openly shares with you keywords? Whether it's, shared within my course or even shared openly on my YouTube videos. No one does this for you. This is a done-for-you service, totally unique, that only I provide. And I'm good at it. Trust me. I have testimonials from students. I got to update my sales page to like include testimonials, but we got people making money. So great keywords for you every month. That alone is worth the membership fee. So again, link is below, elitekeywordmastermind.com. Sign up, enroll in the course. You get access to the course, all my modules, all the keywords so far, including keywords I'll have this month, next month, month after that. And you get to join my Facebook group where we tackle much more advanced matter with keywords, keyword research, and everything related with keywords. I work with you one-on-one. Guys, hit the bell, subscribe, let me know what you think about this video. Leave a comment below if this was super helpful to you. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'll reply right back to you. Until then, take care and keep publishing.